Now that things are starting to look a little better, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you're wondering which are the businesses that you can get into and start making money post the pandemic. So stay tuned to the video. Let's get those credits rolling. Business number one is a cleaning business. This pandemic has taught us the fact of the matter is that we always have to wash our hands. We always have to sanitize our hands if there is no water. We always must stay clean. So a cleaning business is the perfect business to start getting into because the standards of hygiene have actually gone up. People are actually looking for ways of staying cleaner. So these are the places that you can go into. You can actually go into malls. This means that they have to wash their premises a bit more often than they were used to. They have to do it a bit more professionally. In the cleaning business as well, it can also be in people's homes. This is where you now come in and do a thorough cleaning every single week just to make sure that the houses remain clean. The other place in cleaning that you can actually do good business right now is in dry cleaning, especially to do with hospitals and medical centers. The clothes that the nurses and doctors wear do need a professional cleaner to actually get it done. This is a time to get into the cleaning business because everybody wants to get clean. In association with cleaning, there is an opportunity in making or buying of machines that can sprinkle people before they get into a particular place. And I'll show an example right here of a machine that looks like that, where people just walk through, their clothes are sanitized, and then they can get into a public place. At the same time, you need to be able to help businesses maintain cleanliness. So this is in the public places, having someone that is stationed to actually go to a table, for instance, in a restaurant, and pat it down every single time a customer has left it. There is going to be a very big need for cleaning services. So that is the first business that you can get into. This video is sponsored by Fountain of Life. Fountain of Life is the best immune booster that you can ever get, and I'll place a link below for you to be able to purchase it. You just need 5 drops a day, and it helps people who have diabetes, arthritis, people who have hot flashes. This is the immune booster that you need. So we are really grateful for the sponsorship by Fountain of Life, and that leads me to the second business. Business number 2 has to do with health supplements. Our health is our wealth. And if you can boost your immunity, then you are sure that this disease, this pandemic will not be affecting you as much. You have a stronger chance of beating the pandemic when your immunity is high than when it is not. So getting into the health supplements business is actually for the good of all people. Yes, you will make money by selling health supplements, but the truth is you will actually be doing a service. You're not just selling for the sake of profit. You will actually be helping people to stay healthy and to get healthy. So people who have pre-existing conditions will need health supplements in order to boost their immunity, and when or if they are attacked by the virus, they know that their immunity is a bit higher and they stand a better chance of surviving the virus. So the business number 2 has to do with health supplements, and there's a link, the first link in the description below will help you to buy your own health supplements. And if you also want to get into the business, there is a referral code from our sponsor where you can be able to start selling your own health supplements as well. Business number 3 is digital marketing. Because so many businesses have either been forced to shut down, People are working in shifts. There is a lot of turmoil in the business sector. Many businesses have finally understood that digital marketing is the way to go. So if you're an expert at building websites, if you're an expert at social media marketing, then this is a business that you can actually get into and start making money. And the way to get into it, if you haven't, is to look for packages where you can be able to help businesses. And when you look at their social media and you see that they probably do not have a brand voice, they're probably not posting regularly, this is the opportunity to get in touch with the administrator of that page. If you know the physical location of that page, then just walk in there and speak to the people who are responsible. There are so many opportunities and there is such a big market because everyone right now is trying to make that extra shilling. So helping a brand to get onto social media, to grow on social media, to get customers on social media is the way to go. I know that influencers such as myself would actually advertise the products of a particular business on the social media platforms. I have seen a number of people do this where you actually pay to have your page on an Instagram story, on an Instagram feed, on a YouTube channel. This is part of digital marketing. So that's business number 3. Business number 4 has to do with medical supplies, thermometers, protective gear such as PPE and masks. This is the time that business is actually booming. I have seen so many people pivot their businesses to cater for that market because post this crisis, there will be a need for this equipment even in any business. You can even move to a vertical such as manufacturing where you go to factories and you get protective gear that is suited for that particular market. It can also be in construction where you provide protective equipment for the construction industry. It can be for restaurants, it can be for hotels, it can be for hospitals. All these sectors may need some modifications in the masks that they have, in the protective gear that they have. All this is an opportunity for you to either start your business or pivot your business. There are some companies which were manufacturing a particular thing and now they manufacture hand sanitizers. All these are opportunities for you, 1, to keep your business alive, and 2, to actually find a new income stream for yourself and start making money that way. So business number 4 has to do with medical supplies. Business number 5 has to do with food delivery. Now we are at a stage where restaurants and hotels are opening up slowly, but there is a very big opportunity in home food delivery. You can sign up to sites such as Glovo or Uber Eats, or you can get in touch with your local restaurants and help them do food delivery, where customers actually call from their homes to the hotel or to the restaurant, get food done, then you are called to actually deliver it to their homes. So a good way of actually getting into this, and a dependable way of actually getting into this, is to get onto the apps. If you have a motorcycle, that is the first requirement that they usually have, so you can actually be able to move from place to place. Food delivery is going to still continue being a good business, and especially for the smaller restaurants which still want to stay open and they have a good number of loyal clientele. When they advertise to their clients, they can actually add in the cost of food delivery. So your work is not even looking for clients, your work is just waiting for a particular restaurant to send you to take food to someone. So one of the things to actually do with this particular business is to ensure that you have a good place where you can actually store the food so that it gets to the client looking still presentable to a good degree. It is not possible for you to get good reviews if the food gets there and it's poured, if it's stew, or it gets there and it's not looking okay. If you have 2 or 3 restaurants around your area that are giving you regular work, then that is good enough, because you can be able to supply 30, 40 people in one day, and that can be a minimum of 100 shillings in a day. If you're doing 30 people in a day, you're making 3,000 shillings in one single day, and that can get you to 100,000 in a month. So food delivery can be a good business to get into now if you have a motorcycle or if you have connections with a restaurant that can send you to deliver items to their clients. Business number 6 is IT related services. This can be in all sectors. IT is continually now becoming an integral part of every single business. You have seen over the past 2 or 3 months, there has been an upsurge of Zoom calls. So video conferencing is an opportunity within IT that you can get into, finding a way of making sure that you can even become an admin for a company for their Zoom calls, making sure that they are all scheduled on time, they start on time, they stay secure. That can be an opportunity to get into. If you can, you also need to see how to help businesses to allow their employees to work from home. So remote access to files and folders that are in the office when someone is at home. That can be an opportunity. If you are good with IT network and hardware, that can be a way of actually supplying. You can actually supply printers and computers and laptops to people to work from home. That is an opportunity in relation to IT. There is also an opportunity if you can provide IT solutions that deal with team collaboration, where teams can actually be able to work together from wherever they are and submit their progress, and work can be seen from all sectors. Examples of apps like this include Trello and Asana. These are some of the programs that can be used. If you can customize it to a particular business's needs, then that's an opportunity for you to make money as well post the pandemic. Business number 7 is any businesses around sharing. This can be offices, this can be ride sharing. These are good businesses that will continue to flourish after the pandemic, because people are always looking to cut costs. So if you can find a way of helping a business cut cost, this can be from working in shifts, this can be from working in an area for a particular set of hours and not the full month and not all days. This can be a way of you making money. I'll give an example. If you have a rental space for businesses and you're incubating businesses right now may be telling you that they cannot be able to afford a full month. How about introducing hourly rates? Instead of doing daily rates or monthly rates, introduce hourly rates. You can put it low in the customer's eyes, but if that particular person comes in hourly and pays hourly, they are not feeling the pinch on their end, and you still get money at the end of the day. You may not be getting as regular income as before, but you are not losing out on business. So look at how you can make your business an hourly business where someone can actually come in, rent for the hour, rent a boardroom, for instance, and hold their meeting, and they are gone. That's the way to actually make money around sharing. If you have a car, you can actually have it shared with your neighbors, for instance, where someone uses it during the day if you're in the office, and they bring it to you and you now go home during the evening. It's just a rudimentary way of doing Uber share, but now with people that you actually trust. So I hope that this video has been of assistance to you. Remember to always wash your hands with running water and soap. Sanitize your hands if you don't have water. Stay at home, and if you cannot and you must leave the house, then always make sure that you're wearing a mask. Stay safe, stay productive, learn with me as you stay at home. See you in the next video.